Hello children. Today's class from the topic decimals, we are going to continue the conversion of fractions into decimal form. In the previous class, we have learned how to convert fractions into decimals where the denominators of the fraction are 10, 100, 1000, 10,000 and so on. Now if you look at the example given here, what are we having? We have convert 3 by 4 into its decimal form. Yes children, we are having convert 3 by 4 into its decimal form. Here if you look at the denominator, it is 4. It is neither 10, 100 or 1000, so that we can count the number of zeros and put the decimal point. Now how to do this? So to convert this 3 by 4 to the decimal form, we need to multiply the numerator and denominator by the same number in such a way that the denominator becomes a multiple of 10. That means the denominator becomes 10, 100, 1000 or so on. Yes, what are they saying? To convert this into decimal form, we need to multiply both numerator and denominator by the same number. 3 by 4. Yes. So 3 by 4, that means we need to find the equivalent fraction, children. Do you remember equivalent fractions? Equivalent fractions are those wherein which are equal in value. How did we find out? We either multiplied the numerator and denominator by the same number, or we divided the numerator and denominator by the same number. Now what were the denominators that we learned? It can, so that the denominator becomes 10, 100, 1000 or so on. Now if we multiply 4 with anything, will we get 10? No. See, we have 4 ones are 4, and then we have 4 twos are 8, then we have 4 threes are 12. So 10 does not come in 4 table. Let us check for 100. How to check? Let me erase this first. Even here, yes. Let us divide 100 by 4 and see how many times it goes. 4 twos are 8. When we subtract, 2 is remaining, 0 brought down. 4 fives are 20. When we subtract, 0 is our remainder. So 100 is, 4 divides our 100 exactly, and by how many times? 25 times. So 4 into 25 is equal to 100. Understood children? 4 into 25 is equal to 100. Again, now as we have multiplied by 25 in the denominator, we have to do the same with the numerator. So 3 into 25. 25 into 3 is equal to 75. So 75 becomes the numerator, and 4 into 25 is our 100. Now we all know how to convert this into a decimal number, right? 75 by 100. How will we do that? In the numerator, we are having only 2 digits, but in the new denominator, we are having 3 digits. So for the third digit, we'll place a 0 to the left. Yes, so it is done. Now coming to the next part, 100 is having 2 zeros. So after 2 digits from the right, we will place a decimal point. So 75 by 100 is nothing but 0.75. What was the original fraction, children? 3 by 4 is equal to, what is the decimal that we got just now? We got 0.75. Understood? See, this step we already know. From 75 by 100, we know how to convert. But before getting 75 by 100, we need to do this step. We need to find out the equivalent fraction so that the denominator is either 10, 100, 1000, etc. Yes, to conclude, what did we do? First, we had 3 by 4. Then we multiplied both 3 and 4 with 25. Why only 25? Because 4 into 25 will give us 100, which will make it easier to convert it into a decimal number. Yes, we have to multiply with the same number. 3 into 25 75, 4 into 25 100 is equal to 0.75. Understood, children? The conversion of fraction into a decimal form wherein the denominator is not 10, 100, 1000 or so on. Now coming to converting decimals into fractions. Yes, what was this? Just now we converted fractions into decimals, but it is reversed now. We have to convert the given decimals into our fractions.